I don't know how I feel about the light. Let me see. If we turn it down one, I look really shiny though. Anyway, welcome back to my YouTube. I've not filmed on here in a hot minute, probably since the New York vlog. That would have been the last vlog that I did. But I just thought I'd come on and have a little sit down chatty video because I feel like I've not been on here in a while and I just miss talking to you guys. So I'm going to, not done it yet actually, I'm going to Google some of the most commonly asked, the 10 most commonly asked questions, or just the most commonly asked questions. I'll put about yourself, just so you can get to know me a bit more. We'll see what these questions are. I don't want interview questions. Oh, here, Q&A questions. Okay, let's do these ones. Oh, hello. Let's do these ones I found. I've just literally typed in on the internet questions for YouTube. And this is, what are good Q&A questions? So I'm going to do some of these. So number one, who is your hero? I'd definitely probably say my mum. Because, honestly, she's literally just like my best friend. Like, when I go to work in the morning, I can't wait to get home to see my mum. Because, I don't know. I've got like, as I've grown older, I feel like a lot of people will get this. Like when I was younger, like I used to think she was the most annoying person in the world sometimes. But when you get older, and I know you hear loads of people say this, like, oh, you'll appreciate your parents when you're older and all this. Honestly, listen to them people, because you do. You'll form like a new relationship with them when you get older. It is actually crazy to think about, but you definitely do. Next one, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? Oh, this is a good question. It won't be England, for one. I think it'd have to be somewhere in America, because obviously I've grown up going to Florida my whole life. So America would definitely have to be one. But where in America is the question? I'd like to say, oh, you know where I would? I went on holiday here, Laguna Beach. So nice. It's basically like an hour drive from LA. So it's like in California, it's on the coast. It's literally the cutest little town. They have all these little cute cafes and shops. They have a really nice beachfront area with like a Starbucks next to it. Got really nice restaurants. I think it's just kind of like a more chill version of LA. So I feel like if you live there, it's literally an hour into LA City. But there's places to go out there. It's near, if you've ever watched, so they're selling Sunset and then they're selling the OC. And where that's filmed is like 10 minutes from Laguna Beach. It's called, let me Google it. Because we went to the office when I went. Selling OC, where is it filmed? Newport Beach is what it's called, so that's near Laguna Beach. But yeah, I think Laguna Beach would be up there. I do like Miami, but I feel like Miami, like at the age I am at now, like early 20s, but like family, kids, I think Laguna Beach would be really nice. Obviously I'm just talking about places I've been. There may be some town in the world and city that I would fall in love with, but Laguna Beach is up there, because who doesn't want a beach on the doorstep? What is your biggest fear? You know what? I don't actually know what my biggest fear is. What is my biggest fear? I was gonna say death, but then it doesn't scare me necessarily, death. It kind of just, it's gonna get deep this, wow. It's just kind of the thought of it. Like, if I sit here and think about it, it does kind of scare me, like the thought that like nothing happens after. Obviously people believe different things, and I do believe there is something after this world, but the thought of like there isn't, there's like no end to it, it doesn't stop, if that makes sense. So I guess that. Also like sharks, snakes, all that stuff. I don't know what my biggest fear is. Being alone. Joking, that was really sad. Okay, skip that one. Well, I kind of answered it in a way. Oh, you can see my little jelly cart. I love squishes, if you didn't know. I've never had a jelly cart, and Josh got me one for Valentine's Day and I love it. It's called Rosie the rabbit. Okay, what is your favourite family vacation? Okay, if we're talking places, I'm gonna have to say Florida. I've been going since I was like 6, 5, 6. I've been going since Mia was like a baby and I was like 5 when she was born. So I've been going there for almost 15 years. That is a long time. So I think destination has got to be Florida. Like, it'd be rude to say anywhere else. But I think for my favourite holiday that we've actually done, I liked when we did the road trip around like California and stuff last year. I can't believe that was only a year ago. I was actually talking about this with my mum. That was only a year ago. Like, that seems like so... Liverpool scored, I think. Oops, my dad's not gonna be happy. But yeah, that was such a good trip. Like, we went for 2 weeks. We went to Laguna Beach, San Diego, love San Diego as well actually, Vegas, and then finished in Palm Springs. Such a good trip, honestly. If you can do that, like do a little road trip. I wish we'd gone to like San Francisco and stuff though, but obviously that was the other way. But yeah, that's got to be up there with one of my favourite family vacations. This is definitely American questions because it said vacation. Where else have I been? I love Ibiza. When we go to Ibiza, that is up there as well. It's just a proper chilled Ibiza holiday. Not the Ibiza you guys will be thinking of. It's just the beaches in Ibiza, if you go to the right ones, are incredible. Like, some of the best beaches ever. So yeah, I'd say they're up there with like my top 3. I think. I think. Oh, and the Maldives, obviously. Duh. How did I forget about that? I just love all holidays. I love just being out of England. My next holiday's not until June. To be fair, we're almost in April now, so it's not that far away. But then I'm going away June and August, so that's fine. It's fine. These ones are a bit shit now. Let me just find some more, because there's 100, but it's only showing me like the first 8. Oh, what is your proudest accomplishment? Okay. You know what? I think, not to sound big-headed, I think I am a very lucky person. In some senses. Not in all. But I just find I do have quite a lot of luck. So, for example, this is part of this question. My biggest accomplishment is landing my dream job at 19 and like not doing uni to get to it. So, little story time. So, I obviously started uni straight after college, so September 2022. Yeah. Went to Manchester Metropolitan to do fashion marketing because I wanted to do social media. Obviously, I do social media like this, but obviously I'm not at the point where it can be my full-time job. Hoping to get there at one point, but who knows. So started that, I did a full year of it, and like I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but I am a doer. Like I just want to, if I can be doing something, like I want to be doing it and making the money, whereas I've just felt like I was going to be there for like 3-4 years. So anyway, summer comes, obviously I finish uni in like May. And throughout the summer, I'm obviously doing bits and bobs. I'm doing bits of social media work. I'm obviously starting my jewellery brand, so doing that. And it was just great. And then I went... What happened? So I didn't go back to uni till like end of September, start of October. So I went back for a day. And then I was going to Dubai for Josh's 21st. So I went back for a day. Went to Dubai for like 5 nights. And then... we got home, I think it was like a Monday night, and I was supposed to be in uni on the Tuesday at 10 o'clock. So obviously I'd have to leave at like 8:30. So I got up and I just burst into tears. Because I was like, I don't want to go. Like, I was thinking, I could be doing, like, going live for my jewellery. I could be making money here at home. But I'm going to go and waste my time, not learn anything, because I felt like I weren't learning anything. I was just sat in lecture halls looking for bloody flights or doing my jewellery work. Weren't learning anything. I thought, whatever I'm doing, I can just do it at home. So anyway, I didn't go in that day, and then I was going to Florida the weekend anyway. So went to Florida, and while I was there, I got a part-time job managing some social media for this social media agency. And I just thought, right, this is what I want to do. This is my accomplishment I want to do at the end of uni. Is this, like, get into social media, working for a company. And I thought, I'm doing this part-time. I've got this job because I have got my own experience, obviously managing my own social media channels, doing social media for my brand. I've got it from experience. So I thought, if I can do this, I don't need uni because I've already getting experience. So I decided to drop out on my holiday in Florida, and then I just started applying for jobs. I applied for quite a few. Didn't hear back from a lot because a lot do either want like a degree or some sort of experience, and I didn't have much at this time. Like obviously I'd only just started this part-time one, and I feel like they don't really take into account you doing social media. So I had a few interviews, but then in the end they said they want someone with experience. And then I basically had an interview for where I'm working now, at Public Design and Kylie Label. Well, I'd applied for a position of influencer assistant, but then they're like, oh, I think you'd be good for our social admin assistant. So I didn't really know what this role entailed, but went to the interview and kind of got the gist it'd be to do like TikTok lives, TikTok, maybe a bit of social media. So I was like, great, this is like what I love. Obviously I'd done lives for companies as well. This is where I was getting the experience as well. I'd done it for Baselift, I'd done it for a shapewear brand, I'd done it for some candle wax place. So I'd done TikTok lives as well. So obviously I was experienced in that. I think that's what made me stand out to them. And yeah, so obviously went for that interview, and literally the day of the interview, got the phone call saying I'd got the job. So this was literally not even a month after dropping out. This was like late November, and I dropped out like end of October. So got the job there, and now I'm still there, but I've just I'm still doing the TikTok lives there, but now I am a social media assistant and I am managing Public Desire's own social channels. So I'm managing their Instagram and TikTok. Let me charge my camera and I will be right back. Right, I've just charged my camera a bit. I don't think it's actually charged that much. But yeah, that was kind of where I'm at with work and one of my greatest accomplishments this year, because that is definitely up there for one of my greatest accomplishments, is getting to where I am now in my job and obviously where I was. Does that make sense? Should I maybe do one more question? Just a little quick one to finish the video. It's just gonna be a short video, just introducing me. Not introducing me. But if you have any video ideas you want me to do, let me know, because I will do anything. Just let me know what you guys want to see. Oh, this question is, what is your favourite book to read? But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do what I'm reading at the moment. So I'm actually reading The Housemaid's Secret by Frida McFadden. I've read The Housemaid. Basically, my friend got me both the books for Secret Santa. It's actually really good. The twist in this one, didn't see it coming, honestly. The other one, I kind of did. There's a twist, but a bit more predictable. Right, I don't know where I was up to. My camera died again because it hadn't actually been charging the first time. So it's charged now a bit more, so I'll be able to get to the end of the video. Oh, I know what I was saying about the plot twist in this book. So the first ones, I feel like I can usually get a plot twist. Like I might not be, I can hear myself, my own TikTok's playing in the background. Should have turned that off. But like I will think of any scenario in my head when I'm thinking about a plot twist. And to be fair, in this one I weren't thinking there was going to be a plot twist, because I thought I'd got quite far through the book. Like I'm up to here and the plot twist has only just happened. Which when I look at it now, it kind of makes sense, like thinking about it. I just weren't expecting it in this book, even though it is a thriller. And to be fair, the plot twist that has happened wasn't one that would have even crossed my mind. So that's when you know it's a good plot twist. And I'm curious to how it's actually going to make sense, because I'm a bit confused at how it's actually going to, like how the plot twist actually makes sense, if that makes sense. But I'm sure it'll unwind in the book. But yeah, if you want a good book, this series is really good. Highly recommend. If you've got any thrillery book series or just books, please let me know, because I'm trying to get into reading more. And obviously summer's coming up. I read a lot on holidays. Like when I went to Ibiza, I think I read about 5 books in 2 weeks. So if you've got any recommendations, leave them below. But yeah, that's kind of all the questions. It's just a little short YouTube video getting me back in the swing of it. But if you've got any kind of recommendations, I'm trying to think if I've got anything coming up that I could vlog. I mean, me and Josh are going to a spa the first weekend in April. I could vlog that. Spa weekend to Carden Park. I'm not really doing anything exciting. I might just vlog my weekend next weekend or something. But other than that, I'm not really doing anything. But if you just want like a daily vlog or a little sit down one, let me know. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of that. And I will see you in, why do I keep clapping? Anyway, I will see you in my next video.